I'm so proud of my zero. Zero illegal migrants, zero terrorist attacks.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Can you be confident that you're going to keep it at zero? If we move over to the German border, there's been reports over the last few months that they're secretly, or that Germany denies it, but that they're dropping illegal migrants over at the Polish border.
They don't care about their human rights when they are transporting and dumping them. The Germans don't care about it.
How do you deport them? How do you do that when you're a member of the ECHR?
We put them on the plane and send them back from whatever they came from. It's simple as that.
So
and all these papers.
Would you say that British lawyers and politicians who say it's impossible are not telling the truth?
Send them back. Do not read anything. Send them back. Protect yourself.
In our world today, terrorism has become a global threat. Countries have to take measures that will protect their citizens, their borders from invaders who are coming in form of immigrants. I mean, immigrants without proper documentation, without proper records. So it's high time the world emulates the Polish authority on how to protect their country and their people from continuous attack that is trending around the world of today, where terrorists actually go into people's country and take actions that will be at the detriment of the national security. Let's watch this video.
I'm so proud of my zero. Zero illegal migrants, zero terrorist attacks.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Can you be confident that you're going to keep it at zero? If we move over to the German border, there's been reports over the last few months that they're secretly, or that Germany denies it, but that they're dropping illegal migrants over at the Polish border.
They don't care about their human rights when they are transporting and dumping them. The Germans don't care about it.
How do you deport them? How do you do that when you're a member of the ECHR?
We put them on the plane and send them back from whatever they came from. It's simple as that.
So
and all these papers.
Would you say that British lawyers and politicians who say it's impossible are not telling the truth?
Send them back. Do not read anything. Send them back. Protect yourself, because it's not about your fancy way of living. It's about protection. It's about surviving. It's not a joke. So many people are killed, raped, stabbed. How long can you wait? How many must suffer?
Europe's people are furious. Protests are erupting all over our continent against immigration, censorship, austerity. Vladimir Putin has stepped up his provocations against NATO. Poland warns he's crossed a line. What comes next is anyone's guess. The country has had to close its border with Belarus and authorise its soldiers to use lethal force against illegal migrants sent by Russia. At a pivotal time for Europeans, Polish MEP Dominik Tarczynski, who has spoke out for years about his country's hard line on immigration and Russia, joined me to warn Brits it was time to do something about our crises. So the situation with Russia today, there's consultations going on between the NATO allies. What's your reaction to what happened overnight?
Well, never happened before. I mean, that's the first situation like this since the World War II, I would say. There was no situation when drones would fly over Poland, and it was about 20 for what we know for now. So unprecedented, and I'm very happy that NATO reacted as it should. I'm very happy about these consultations. We have to react and we have to be ready. We do not know what Putin will do tomorrow or in a month's time. So we have to be ready. I must say that we are acting in unity. As you know, a new elected president in Poland is coming from my party, and he's cooperating with Donald Tusk, with liberals. So that's good. I mean, we know how to behave in this kind of critical situation. It is a critical situation. And I'm very happy that we are getting ready for any scenario. And yeah, NATO reacted as it should. So I'm happy about it. Obviously, now we need to go through the proper investigation to find out what's happened. Obviously, from the Russian side, we hear that wasn't them, or they will not, rather they will not comment. So yeah, a little bit of tensions, but we are ready, and we are responding as we should.
This is only the latest escalation. I mean, you've closed your border with Belarus. You've passed a law allowing soldiers immunity if they shoot migrants on sight. What's going on at the Polish border?
Well, it's much better since we built the wall. It is much better. Yes, our parliament passed the law where soldiers can use live bullets, right? But you have to understand the context. It's not like Polish Coast Guard or border guards are waiting to kill someone. It's not about that. The law was passed when one of our border control agents, soldiers, was killed with a spear. So so-called migrants, to me, many of them are just terrorists. That was the act of terror. People who are trying to enter Poland, cross the Polish border illegally. They are by the law, by the definition, criminals, and they are trying to sometimes, quite often recently, kill our soldiers. So they have to protect themselves. This is not a game. This is not a play. They are having their guns to use it in case of emergency or in case of any need. So when their life is in danger, they are allowed to kill, basically, because that's their job. That's obvious. It's the same on Heathrow or any other place in Great Britain. They are wearing their guns not to show off, but to use it if needed. So yes, it's much better. The situation is much better in Poland since we built the wall and passed the law. But it's still very intense. It's a hybrid war. We know that it's orchestrated by Putin, because most of them are coming with the Russian visas, tourist visas. So they are coming to Russia, from Russia to Belarus, and then to the Polish border. And the question is why they do not want to apply for asylum, or if they are asylum seekers, not the migrants, or if they are migrants, why they don't apply for tourist visa or any other kind of document to be in Poland or any other country, EU country, legally. If they have something to hide, if they do not want to provide their, I don't know, criminal back check or any other document about who they are, what is their past, what are their plans, they will not be able to enter to Poland. I'm so proud of what our government did. I mean, I'm so proud that Poland is still the only country in the European Union without any terror attack. Zero. Yeah. Zero. I'm so proud of my zero. Zero illegal migrants, zero terrorist attacks.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Can you be...
You see, these are measures that a responsible government should take at all times to compromise the security of your people. I mean, your national security, for just to appear good before countries who do not have your interests at heart. You see, the measures, these are measures from the parliamentary level to the executive arm of government. They have worked simultaneously, show togetherness, unity in protecting the interests of the people. Firstly, they passed a law which empowers the border guards to use live ammunition to protect their borders and also their personnel, because of their experience where illegal immigrants attack border security personnel and sometimes inflicting them with life-threatening injuries and sometimes even cutting their life short. So these are very proactive measures, and it is expected that countries that wants to have a safe and a saner environment must take similar measures. So when authorities fail to take these measures, they end up having these illegal immigrants, which in turn become terrorists to their society, you know, have their way freely into the country and begin to cause chaos and uncontrolled problem in that country. So it will be ideal that leaders begin to take and implement these measures that will protect their people, instead of just playing along, trying to appear so nice before others, and at the end having these criminal elements into your country who become a security threat to your citizens. Just take, for instance, Belarus and Germany. You can see the free influx of illegal immigrants, how they end up turning their society to some place that cannot, you know, that is no longer habitable, unsafe for citizens, unsafe for those who are even law-abiding.
Zero terrorist attacks.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. Can you be confident that you're going to keep it at zero? If we move over to the German border, there's been reports over the last few months that they're secretly, or that Germany denies it, but that they're dropping illegal migrants over at the Polish border. You've seen vigilantes on this border. We've actually seen cases of 2 illegal migrants killing people in Poland. What's your
right.
take on the situation with Germany?
Yes, what I would describe what happened in Poland when Polish girl was killed, I wouldn't describe it as an act of terror because of their faith, religion, or whatever. They were just criminals. So I'm very, very sad about it, and people were furious about it because that never happened again. Unfortunately, it happened when Tusk took over. I must say that this kind of terrible things never happened during our 2-term government. Now, when Tusk took over, many of them, as you said, were pushed back from Germany to Poland, or transported. Actually, they say that they were pushed back, that they were coming from Poland. There's no any proof that these people were coming from Poland to Germany. They were just transported from Germany to Poland and dumped in a way. They don't care about their human rights when they are transporting and dumping them. The Germans don't care about it. They just know that there's too many of them. Since Angela Merkel started this madness in 2015 with this Willkommen policy, they now are finding out that that was a mistake, that they cannot cope with such a numbers, that they are not able to fit these people into the society. And unfortunately, I must say, same thing is happening in the UK with these beautiful hotels provided to the illegal migrants. This is madness, and this madness.
Exactly.
Streets on Saturday in London, in central London, because people are having enough. I mean, enough is enough. It's dangerous, it's costly, your NHS is not in a great shape, let me put it this way, and they're spending money on the hotels, beautiful hotels for illegal migrants. People in the UK do not have proper places, the prices are so high, and they are still continuing with this sick ideology of helping others, not our own people. So I'm not very happy about your government's decision. I'm very sorry for you, to be honest. I'm not happy what is going on in Poland under Tusk, and many people who are suffering because of illegal migration. But still, Poland is still, I would say, the last stronghold of normality within this madness round in European Union. We are fighting. We are here in European Parliament. We are in the national parliament in Poland. Conservatives, I mean Republicans. We are fighting for normality. We are fighting to stop this madness. It's going to take time, but we are having elections very soon. Same in Britain. You're not going to wait very long to decide what is your future.
Since you bring it to Britain, a lot of the argument around why we can't get rid of migrants or why we have to allow them into our country is because of rules under the ECHR. Poland is also in the ECHR. There must be migrants that get into Poland from other countries.
Yeah, of course, legal.
It is high time that authorities in countries of the world start taking similar measures, emulate what Poland is doing to protect their people and to keep their homeland security. You see, he's even comparing it with what is happening in the UK, where the government spends a lot and give them luxury living place, but still, that does not bring to an end the criminal activities, radical Islamism being practiced and carried out by illegal immigrants in those countries. If Poland, with very zero tolerance of illegal immigrants, are enjoying a terror-free environment, then other countries of the world can equally enjoy it. It is high time leaders of the countries of this world start taking these measures, because failure to do this will leave your country to be insecure, and your people will not be safe, where we all can live freely without any fear of coercion against our religion, our belief, our culture as well. So people should look into this. When I mean people, I mean authorities in different countries of this world should borrow a leaf in the authority in Poland is doing, so that we can have a safe world. We all can live and thrive in peacefully without fear of any form of violence or terrorism against peace-loving people of this world. I would really love to know what are your take and your thoughts in the comment section. See you in our next video.